a person or losing responsible for some reason that lower your risk in economy and financial, meaning the government not going to pay more money to that person because he's gone, he don't need any help. And this is really against the human life and against the organization of handling management, and I call this weakness management brain, and your brain has to be developed with your crisis. How to confronting how you confronting any crisis. First, you have to have a plan for a big strategic reserves. Strategic reserves has to be enough to your organization. So your country economy need to have that reserves unlimited. That's what I can say, unlimited. Because if I do have background plan, backup plan. Backup plan. If I do have backup plan, this will help me out to fill up what I'm missing in my strategic reserves. So I spend the strategic reserves until it almost expires. What I'm going to do? That is a very, very complex decision maker. It's going to be variety between us because my vision is different than your vision, and if I look at if I provide it and then you stealing my idea and then you be the one showing up, hey, he the one did or she the one did that idea. So you forgive me for being selfish in this point, but for a general vision for helping human being, that's what we are looking for right now. So I cannot hold the solution for myself because I'm helping community, I'm helping big economy, I'm helping human. And this is not, excuse me, competition in a job and competition for your level of your ability or your business. This is has to have all the organizations coming out together, sit up on the table and talk, and everybody has to say the solution and showing up the vision of this crisis and how he see that. And so I'm trying to focus on my experience in my life, how to use my education and my knowledge, my analyzations of anything in my life. So it can be a difficult and it has to be going with basically with the cultures. So depending on your country, what are you looking to fill up for missing in your this crisis? So now you have basic things. We talk about the basic things now. Doesn't have any relative, doesn't relate to any culture now. So do you think there is anything important than the food, drink, and air? I don't think so, because this is the basic needed in your survival, or anybody in any creation, very much. So in this point, we avoid the culture point, and and the skills. We're not going to focus on this. So we're going to jumping on the something is called the profile and the psychology of leaders. So we do arrive at for three things very important. That's a step C. Then we have the leaders. Leaders here making problem because they have competition for themselves to showing up themselves in the picture that they are the best of the leaders to keep going and lead the situation or lead the world. And this is impact everything. We cannot, sorry, I'd say we cannot, as much we know everybody thinking selfish provider and has to showing up himself or herself the best of the others. So I hope somebody can hear me on this video, on this lecture, understanding exactly, you must understand exactly what I need to deliver to you, that you don't have to be selfish in this. These factors are independent of each other. So they are closely intertwined and they play complementary or or contradictory roles. So in these contradictory rules is can hurt or stuck you in a certain point. You not are going to developing your situation and you're not going to help. You're responsible for this. As a management, you have to focus on one thing. Release from your mind what the next step of what you need for yourself. You still in the crisis, so you have to focus it. So now let's go examples for everything we talk about it, and that will help us to understand more. I have the crisis or the phenomenon showing up as a COVID-19, as much as they call that. I'm calling that the unexpected virus. It kind of impact all people and has a big results and impact the financial and economy, and that's my responsible to talk about it, help other. But I guess there is a responsible for this as a health department and the doctors and all this specialization. So we are going to hold ourselves in a specialization. Specialty is very important in this point. Do not relate any or do not lay anything or everything and you don't have enough information about it. I'm not going to talk about health department. I'm not going to talk about doctor's job. It's not my responsible now. My responsible is talking about how we look at this crisis and how we management the phenomenon and on centers related to economy and management generally. You follow the rules of the doctor physically. That's what you need to do. This is to help yourself lower the risk, because losing human as a part of your life, and big part in their life, in this life, it's big risk and is losing management. That showing up how much you are not good to be manager, to be leader at all, because you're not able to predict who you lead to, who you management. You're not able to predict this. So going small business, if you have a product, that product has a big risk. For a responsible as a decision maker, now you have to focus on how to developing that product and how to predict this production, how to predict this product, and how to provide the best decision and technical, and to have a good behavior of yourself, and to form any of your belief, because what you believe in, what you're going to react to, and what you're going to showing up on the media, and what you're going to showing up on the circumstances you have. So please focus on the risk, how much that risk is going to be, and forget your situation as what is going to happen to you if you get firing because you're not able to have a solution for it. Use all your power. Now use all your power. This is the steps of my advice. You have to use all your power, meaning go with all the specialization, all the specialists in each subject related to your crisis, and get them opinion correctly, and discuss every 13 point with them, and let your mind, your feeling, your experience collecting all together on your table, and put the one vision to provide a best decision in this subject. Now, by fearing of losing assets in the events of a problem. So if you are fear, you have a fear of losing, that's very important. So you have to provide or to be preparing for this crisis. So you did not use the information systems. You did not use the specialization opinion. You did not using on the same time. You did not apply. You did not give them a chance to show in how much they are important for successful administration. So now you deny this assets. You deny these assets by deny them information to you. So they told you, hey, be worried about something coming up in next month or next 2 months. You have enough time to